Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mitch. Good Monday morning to you all. Hope you guys are doing well, feeling well, and having a great start to your work week, great start to your Monday. Got you an update on what is going to happen for your Halloween, for your Monday, and we're just going to try to figure this out. Not expecting a super active day for most. It'll be nice. It's not going to be very active, but for certain areas, we could certainly have some active weather today. Not really in the form of severe weather, but it certainly could be a sweaty Halloween a little bit later today for the trick-or-treaters, things like that for certain areas of the country. So we'll break that down, give you a quick update on the tropics here in the beginning of the video, and then we'll wrap this up and you can get on with your day and have yourselves a great Monday. I'm feeling much better this morning. Best night of sleep since I would say about a week. So I really appreciate the prayers, but we're gonna quit talking about the sickness. We're gonna move past it because I'm certainly ready to get back to a better routine. That's for sure, and I get back to my routine. But appreciate the prayers and the thoughts throughout this entire process, and you guys' patience. I really do. If you guys have not subscribed, certainly consider doing that. Like the video if you like it. It goes a long way. And if you guys got anything that I can pray about, pray over, please put it in the comments below. It gives me an opportunity to pray over it, and it gives others an opportunity to do so too. So let's get going here. Water vapor loop, not a whole lot going on. Like I said, the humidity is building in the southeast, right in this area. You can see these clouds right in here, and just the water vapor moving in, just higher water content in the atmosphere. That's why, dew points are probably going to climb all the way into the 60s, deep into the Carolinas, maybe all the way up into Virginia later today. And it's just going to be kind of sweaty. It's going to be, if you're wearing an outfit that's like a big gorilla outfit or something for trick-or-treating, chances are if you live in South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, you are going to sweat. And you might get hit by a stray shower or storm also. Wouldn't call it stray because they could be widespread today, but we'll try to figure that out here in a second. Let's quickly talk about the tropics. We're not going to stay on this long. I'll try to get you guys a better update on this a little bit later today. But latest update, this is still not Lisa. It's still just potential tropical cyclone 15. Forecast to become a storm sometime, but we've seen this a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing's still just a potential cyclone over the next 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised at all, but you still got the tropical storm watches up for Jamaica, the Cayman Islands. Better look at this is this right here. As you can tell, Cayman Islands, tropical storm watch. And it's just because the worst of whatever this is out here, which isn't a whole lot, is on the north side of the storm. So you're going to get scraped by it a little bit here. And this is going to be strengthening. So the storm may broaden somewhat, but it's still forecast to become a hurricane right before landfall in Belize is what they're thinking. Maybe sometime Tuesday afternoon. So we'll see what happens here. Forecast to maybe make landfall as an 80-mile-per-hour Category 1 hurricane. So that's the update on that. Storm Prediction Center, general risk of thunderstorms from Philadelphia all the way to Savannah. And then you got it down here in the southern tip of Florida. So there's going to be a chance of storms, even down here in parts of Texas also. We're going to break down the southeast first. There's already some rain out there kind of lingering around, and this will continue. This will, in fact, if you're in the upstate of South Carolina, North Georgia, I think it'll be just kind of damp and showery the entire day. It's going to be a tough forecast for the Carolinas. Certain areas are going to be jammed into the 50s and 60s with a little bit of what we call an in-situation CAD, cold air damming, which is really just a skinny CAD. And sometimes just cold air just entrenches itself right into here. And a lot of times it can be 80 degrees in Columbia, but 55, 60 degrees still in Greenville, Spartanburg area. It's a weird situation, and I can certainly see that unfolding today, for example, in South Carolina. But we're getting into around 4 p.m. this afternoon. I mean, this isn't just for the Carolinas. You can get lingering showers for Tennessee, Kentucky, the Ohio Valley, and they're just going to be hit or miss. It's going to be kind of annoying showers. They're going to be dotted. It's almost scattered and smothered everywhere. And but down here in the Carolinas, these could be in the form of storms. This is around 7 p.m. You know, it's going to be hard to figure out where these are. You know, the latest HRRR model wants this to have a storm right around the Augusta, Georgia area, then some storms near the Fayetteville area. So it's a good idea to have a radar. It really is, guys. And just to try to figure out where the storms are in your general location. I mentioned that last night. But you still got the storms that could potentially pop up here, especially in southern Florida. So let's certainly watch out for that. But this might be just a steady, annoying rain here in Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, the Delmarva, Maryland. I think, okay, I said it right. Maryland. I don't know why. I'm second guessing how to say the state of Maryland, but I am. It just tells you that how out of whack my brain is still. So I'm still recovering, guys. So if I butcher an easy state, I do apologize. But there's a lot of showers just everywhere up here. It really is. And, you know, you go up to the northeast parts of the Ohio Valley, and there's going to be a lot of showers today. They will drift into Pennsylvania. There'll be some rain showers all the way into New York State, Ohio. And it's going to be hard to really figure out where they're going to be. You know, if you're trick-or-treating, if you do trick-or-treating or any church activities, whatever you may be doing, trunk or treat, it's going to be hard to pinpoint where the rain's going to be at what time. I mean, especially when these almost look like pop-up showers and maybe a downpour or storm in Ohio. It's going to be hard to figure out where they're going to be at the exact time. So, you know, don't blame your local weatherman if they're wrong. This is a tough one. It really is. The entire eastern U.S., but, you know, Philadelphia, you know, New York City, you guys could certainly see some showers also. Definitely possible. And then more widespread rains kind of move through the I-95 corridor up here into the overnight hours. The south central U.S., pretty quiet weather. Really is. Outside of later on this evening, you guys could see some showers, maybe some storms here deep down in Texas. But outside of that, everywhere else is rather quiet. The north central U.S., a little bit of a spin in the atmosphere. You know, basically, if you're in Chicago, I think you're going to be okay. But Chicago points, I would say, southeast, getting deep into Indiana, Ohio, southern areas of Michigan. You're going to have to dodge some rain this afternoon, this evening for sure. But outside of that, once you get northwest, everybody's pretty quiet in this region. So temperatures today will be a weird one. If you're in the Carolinas, I'm telling you guys, it's going to be tough. Like I said, Greenville, Spartanburg, you might be jammed into the 50s and the 60s. And then you go down to Columbia and you're getting close to 80. But everywhere else is pretty simple. You know, 60s, 70s for highs. Nice above average temperatures all the way up into the Dakotas. A nice warm Halloween for you guys standards on average up here. Nothing, you know, uncomfortably cold up here at all. Even into the Northeast, it's not bad at all. This is not going to be a cold Halloween for anybody in this map that you see right here whatsoever. It's not. It's going to be a pretty warm Halloween. Latest update on the Storm Prediction Center. We're not going to get detailed on this, but you still got the 15% risk right here in the Southern Plains on day 4, which is Thursday of this Thursday. And then Friday, you still got the 15% risk. Because not updated to day 6, which is Saturday. Nothing has popped up yet, but you still got these 2 slight risk for day 4 and 5. So we'll try to talk about that tonight if I can get a video out, but I might not. You know, I'll be out there with my girls, trying to enjoy trick-or-treating with them. So that's all I got, guys. Thank y'all. Sorry about the struggles. I'll get back on track, guys, and get much more fluent with my speaking. I just still trying to recover. But God bless all y'all. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys soon.